everyone, welcome back. I'm Dai, and today I'm bringing you my thoughts on the manga series Danganronpa the Animation. Concept by Spike Chunsoft, story and art by Takashi Tsukimi. This is a shonen manga that was published by Dark Horse Comics. Age rating for this is teen. In this video, I will also be doing a comparison between the manga and the video game. So let's get into it. In this story, we follow Hope Peak Academy's newest class as they begin their term. This is a very prestigious school, and enrollment is by invitation only. Enrollees are also the best at what they do, so they are given the title Ultimate. They do allow one ordinary student to attend who is chosen by lottery. This year, that person happens to be Makoto Naegi, and his title becomes the Ultimate Lucky Student. Graduation from this academy pretty much guarantees a successful life, so he is super excited to be able to attend. Makoto gets there a little early on the first day and decides to do some exploring of the campus to kill time. While he is checking out one of the classrooms, he passes out and awakens right before he's supposed to meet everyone for orientation. Afraid that he's going to be late, he rushes to the meeting area only to find out that the other 14 enrollees for this term also had the same experience. They are then welcomed to the academy by Monokuma, a black and white bear who tells them that he is the principal of the academy and advises them of the school rules. The main one being that if you want to get out of the academy, you have to murder another student. That's just the first part of the battle, though. After each murder, the students will be able to collect evidence for the following class trial, where they will be able to cross-examine one another and someone will be convicted of the crime. If the correct person is convicted, only that person will die. However, if the wrong person is convicted, the killer will walk away and everyone else will perish. First off, I do have to tell you that I played the game Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc first, then read the manga, and then completed the trifecta by watching the anime. While I enjoyed each format of this story and enjoyed it enough to re-experience it in its multiple formats, the manga didn't give me as much satisfaction with this story as the game did. When going about the investigations and collecting evidence, I feel like this part of the story is very rushed, and we don't really know how the evidence was collected until it is shared during a class trial. This is probably my biggest disappointment with the difference between the manga and the game. While I do understand that things were shortened so the manga series wouldn't be so long, it just took a bit of the enjoyment out of revealing the killer and their motive. I'm a big fan of mystery novels and shows, so I think this definitely is a reason why I personally would have enjoyed a bit more time on the evidence collecting and investigative portion of the story. I also feel like in this manga series, you don't get the opportunity to know the characters as well as you do in the game. That also means that any connection you feel for a character is not as strong because not so much time is spent on getting to know them. I think a big part of the gameplay is strengthening those bonds, and therefore when a character is killed, the sense of loss between the characters and you as the player is felt greater. This may not matter to you as you read this series, but since my introduction to this story was through the game, it definitely had an impact on my second interaction with this story. That being said, this was still an enjoyable read, and I would definitely recommend it in whatever form you prefer, whether it be the game, the manga, or the anime. Please keep in mind though that while the manga is rated teen, the anime is rated older teen, and the game is rated mature. I do wonder if I will have the same feelings on how the investigations and character relationships feel rushed if I do a reread, say a year from now or so. I did experience all three formats of this story within the period of 3 months, so feelings are still pretty fresh. I suppose that it shows you how much I enjoyed this story too, since I basically revisited it 3 times in 3 months. It's a story that I will definitely reread again in the future, and hope that others get an opportunity to check out the series as well. We are currently playing Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, and are really enjoying it. They are currently publishing the manga version of this game, and I will be picking that up in the future. I do not believe there is an anime version of that part of the story, which is disappointing because one of my favorite English voice actors voices the main character on this game. Anyway, getting back to this first series, let me know in the comments if you've experienced this story in any of its formats or if you're interested in trying out any of its formats. I hope you're all doing great, and until next time, take care and smile always. Bye!